And don't just think it's, our mind playing.
Hey there everyone, thanks for coming back and watching the channel. This is what I've been working over the last week or so, and I got so excited about getting involved with the project that I forgot to film any of it, but I can show you, get the idea here now. So this is a planted bioactive dart frog grow out area. So small froglets to small juveniles will be in this. Basically what I've done is I put a layer of clay balls. There is a tube going in through there that's got a filter on it, which then I can drain this drainage layer away. I've got plenty of different levels in here. So you want to try and maximise the space that you've got with different, because they're a terrestrial species. I'll explain again what species I'm going to have, but they're going to be terrestrials in this size tank, obviously. I've got different sections of the tank that is different heights, and lots of little dark places, lots of like seed, whoops, lots of seed pods, and in the back there are two plant pots basically, and I'm using the plant pots so they can stunt the growth of the plants. I don't want the plants to go straight into the substrate, which I made myself, which has got things like tree fern and charcoal, a little bit of sand for drainage, and loads of other kind of stuff. Really good for the isopods and the custodians and the springtails, and that is working really well, it's draining really well. Everything's coming out of it really well. So, plan is froglets, juveniles into here. While they're growing, I will, in this area here, there's two tanks are behind me. I have an 80 by 40 by 40 centimeters, so a big tank like this. Well, the size, exactly the size of this hole there, but there. And I'll be making that tank up while they're growing. So I'll do a foam background, I'll fully plant it with bromeliads and all kinds of crazy climbers, and I'll go all out on it. And then once that grows in, and these are old enough to be able to go into that tank, I'll be able to swap them, and then I'll be able to tidy this up, clean it, and then put other species of froglet or small juveniles into this one, and then do the same here, build another tank up. So it's, you get me, I'll be doing the tank up well before the frogs are old enough to go into it, so give it a time to grow in and to get, I know I can get it perfect, so that they're completely right to go into that tank before the tank's finished. You get me wrong, it's not like a spider. Spiders, let's be honest, you can have your spider, make the tank up there and then pop the spider into it, they're normally 100% okay. Frogs and stuff, you could do that, I could put frogs in there right now, but I would much rather everything to grow in and all the moss and stuff to get right, and to level off with the bioactive and the custodians, and then have the animals in there. So I'm going to let this grow in for a month, maybe 6 weeks, and then we'll see about getting some frogs in. You kind of get what I'm thinking about pushing this channel on this year is that I'm going all out on the enclosures, making it amazing for you guys to look at, but also as well keeping those three things that the spider needs, so the requirements. So they always have water, always have hides, always have good substrate. After that, I can go absolutely bonkers with it, and so there's been a few already that I've showed. I showed you those 4 small arboreal enclosures that I made. I've showed you the Poecilotheria tigrina ocelli ones over the other side of the room. And then a few of my other favourites, we've got the Monocentropus balfouri enclosure, we've got the Bumba horrida, ex-Bumba cobalca, so I'll put the World Spider Catalogue, the redescription of that species. Well, it's not a redescription, it's a synonymization or whatever. I just made up that word. Also, I like the fishing spider one, that's awesome. And I love the simplicity of my blue death feigning beetles as well.